forget about vacuuming for up to a month. Shark IQ Robot deep cleans and empties itself into a base you empty as little as once a month. And unlike standard robots that bounce around, it cleans row by row. If it's not a shark, it's just a robot. Hey, good morning.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros.
Introducing the Nissan Kicks. Move to your own beat.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Angels, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. Center fielder Mike Trout. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Greinke has a reputation or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start. It's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Hit high and deep to right center. Adele moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit weekly back to the mound. And there's out number 2. In for Houston, Michael Brantley looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the shot. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Low and inside with a breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on, missed for the first out. In now, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Upton is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, number 25. He readies for his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now a curveball is going in for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. Riding in, Jordan Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line hard toward right center. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He'll step out and ask for time. Trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Max Stassi. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. The leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Adell is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now. Tucker. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Skied into straightaway right. Adele is there, one away. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons is there. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third. Sliding into the box, Martin Maldonado. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. It looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now the pitch. Anthony Rendon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tapped up the first baseline. The next 0-2. One run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now another 0-2. Down the first baseline. Another 0-2 from Greinke. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder,
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Back up the middle, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
driving us forward.
So a runner on first with one out now. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Brantley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Simmons out on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something. Drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drive out toward the gap in left center. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Into the box now, Max Stassi. Frankie jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So a man at third here with 2 gone. Sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. In the air to straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he pulls up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing and a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros in this one. And he fouls this one off. This one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call. He'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Shortstop.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To third. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets it, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And there's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Martin Maldonado flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. And he just keeps rolling along. He starts another batter out with strike one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the time you kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Quickly, there are 2 away. Here's George Springer. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Prior to a 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Justin Upton. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Meet the Ninja Foodie pressure cooker. The best of pressure cooking and air frying, now in one pot. And with Tender Crisp technology, you can cook foods that are crispy
2-2.
on the outside and juicy on the inside. The Ninja Foodie
Ground
pressure
ball
cooker
left
is
side.
pressure cooker
Bregman gloves it.
Good
On
things
to
come in
first,
small
and this
packages.
will
Make
remain
this holiday
a
season
tie ball
a
game
hit
as
with
the
the new
inning.
hit scratch and win tickets from Atlantic Lottery. Give tickets loaded with prizes.
Ready for
Plus,
another
free
shot
play at
now.
ALC.ca
Jose
with the promo
Altuve.
code
He went
select
down on
tickets.
strikes
See in
last
store for
time
details.
up.
Must be 19
Yeah,
or
and
older.
he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, he had him fooled there.
I got
No
the
balls
count.
and 2. Strikes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Michael.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bounce it to the left side. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Shure out. Now batting, Yordan Alvarez. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hand.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. The plate now, Kyle Tucker. And he puts it on the ground to second. Whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, number 25. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the box, Max Stassi. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. He will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. No hits to this point. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.